Have you ever felt left out? Like, no matter how hard you try, you just don't fit in? You're not alone. I've experienced this more times than I can count, whether it was because of the way I speak, how I look, or simply because I didn't fit into a certain mold. But here's what I've learned. Not everyone is meant to walk this journey with you, and that's okay. Today, I want to talk about why it's sometimes necessary to walk away from people, places, and things, and how faith can help us navigate those moments. Let's get into it. Rejection is one of the hardest feelings to overcome. Like many of you watching, I have faced rejection in so many ways. Sometimes it was because of my personality, being introverted and a little socially awkward. Other times it was because people saw me as different. I tried to push past it. I tried to be more social, to fit into spaces that clearly weren't meant for me. And you know what happened? The more I tried, the more rejection I faced. It wasn't until later that I realized something important. I was trying to connect with people who were never meant to be part of my story. We grow up being told that in order to be happy, we need to be surrounded by people, make friends, network, build connections. And yes, social connections are important. They help us grow and learn. But here's the thing, not all connections are good connections. Some people are only in our lives for a season. Some relationships hold us back instead of lifting us up. And if we're not careful, we can spend years chasing after friendships, validation, or belonging in spaces that were never meant for us. I used to believe that I could get along with everyone, but the truth is people often prefer to form cliques rather than truly getting to know others as individuals. At first, this frustrated me. I thought cliques were something we left behind in high school, but the reality is they continue well into adulthood. Over time, I had to accept that some doors will close, some people will walk away, and some relationships will fade. And that's not a bad thing. It's a part of life. One of the most important lessons I've learned is this. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life. Not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay. I used to take it personally when friendships or relationships ended, but now I see it differently. I trust that those who are meant to stay will stay, and those who are meant to leave will leave. And I owe this perspective to my faith. My faith in the Most High God has helped me let go of resentment and hurt. The Bible reminds us that even Christ himself faced rejection, and not just from strangers, but from his own people. Matthew 10:35 through 37 says, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." This verse reminds us that even the closest relationships can sometimes pull us away from our purpose. Our focus should always be on walking in alignment with the Most High God. When we do that, we'll naturally attract the right people, and we'll also have the wisdom to let go of the wrong ones. There are moments in life when we have to walk away. It's not always easy, but sometimes it's necessary. If a friend is constantly tearing you down instead of lifting you up, it's okay to walk away. If a family member prioritizes pride, envy, or strife over love, it's okay to create distance. If a relationship leaves you drained, anxious, or doubting yourself, it's okay to let go. Christ tells us to keep our eyes on Him. When we do, we gain the strength to release relationships that no longer serve us and to trust that the Most High God has better things ahead. So, if you've ever felt rejected or out of place, I want to encourage you today. You are not alone. Not everyone will participate in your journey, and that's okay. The Most High God removes people for a reason. He redirects us for a reason. Trust His plan even when it doesn't make sense. Let's talk. Have you ever had to let go of a relationship, friendship, or a situation that wasn't serving you? How did you handle it? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more faith-based encouragement and inspiration. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed.